Good. Hi. Yes, I know. I said we weren't going to say good morning, and I almost did. If you were walking into my house at this point in time, I would say, good morning, how are you? So, what you see on my head is, yes, in fact, a bonnet. I started using a sleepy tie, I guess it's been maybe a couple of months ago. I used to do bonnets before the kids came back home, and I kind of got out of it, taking care of Ian, and I couldn't find good bonnets that would stay on my head. So, CC Mink, I found her on Facebook. CC Mink. Wow. These things rock. You see this? That's where I had it tied and slept. Slept I did last night. Now, with this, I do have to figure out. See, this is what we wake up with. Is just, it's brushed. I don't have to brush it today. I brush it out, put it in. What will happen is this will be under this. So, yeah, it's hair care. It's so much easier. It's so much better. But anyway, let's get into a look today. I have primed my eyes with the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer that eventually has to run out. It just has to. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I put the video up yet or not, of using these MAC colors. And I didn't really pay attention. This is Painterly. I didn't really pay attention to how versatile these are. I had just used it on my eye. You can use them for sculpting and contouring. Yes, I ordered more because the look that we did the other day was just absolutely a whole new take on a palette that I pulled for April Shop My Stash. Yes, this is May, and I didn't really do a whole lot of use with it. You may hear Ella more in the back today. I ran out of chicken. I just eat regular dog food. They'll live for a day. Anyway, let's do this. This is not the brush. This is BK Beauty brush. And we're just going to kind of take that and spread it around. When I used the other one the other day, it seems like it takes quite a bit, but that's comparing it to the paint pot, and I would use my finger most of the time to get it out, to put it down to base. What we did the other day is similar to what we're going to do today. We're going to use the ABH Nouveau palette, and it's going to stay out for May. I have not selected my Shop My Stash palettes yet. I should have, but we haven't made it there yet. We're going to do something similarly soft like we did, taking the same BK Beauty brush, going into Palomar. We're going to just kind of dust that. Over the lid. We're going to take the same brush, wiped it off on the Sigma switch, go into Fleur. Pardon my pronunciation because I can't remember how to pronounce appropriately. And we're going to just take it through the crease really quickly. Lay it down more as a transition shade. The look that we did the other day, and I'm not sure if it's up or not because I am so far behind. it's move things around day, so we have to do that probably this weekend. It's going to be chaotic. The fellas vacation. Same brush, Sigma switch. We're going to go into this purple shade, and I have to get better at showing you things because I'm not good at it. When I'm editing, I look back and I'm like, you could have lifted that up a little higher, but we didn't. And we're just going to take that and run it across, just a wash of color. We're not going to build it up much. We're just putting just a wash. Big fluffy brush. Ella is blowing her coat. Mayor is blowing his. Ella is really blowing hers. I don't know. She's not long hair, neither is he, but she sheds more than he does. And because I've been sick, they have not been properly groomed for a bit. It is, my goodness, I don't know how, this is where I had the bonnet tied, and I don't know, for whatever reason, some nights I end up kind of like on my side, or closer to almost being, not with my body, just with my head kind of like planted onto when I sleep. I don't know, I think my brain is broken, I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to build that up just a touch. Not a whole lot. We just want it just to continue to be soft. But just a little more there. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. Sigma switch again. Kind of trying to keep things simple and you know, easy looks. We're going to go over here to this shade. And just use it on top of. Do you ever watch, do you ever do commentary on when you're watching other people's videos? Because I do. and I don't mean it in a, you wouldn't know it if I didn't tell you, because I don't actually do I don't actually like react or do commentary on other people's videos, but if I watch you, I do talk to y'all. Most of the time, like if I'm watching Ella Kinkley, most of the time I'm agreeing with her, or I'm, yes, that type of thing. There's another little girl that I watch that her personality is super. She's still in a phase where I was not long ago. Makeup, when you do your makeup on yourself, and then when you do it on camera, the dynamic changes, and you tend to maybe not, we're rushing to put this all together, so you may not blend as well or something like that. And I tend to be talking to her, and I'll tell her, baby, blend that. Little girl, blend that. Just stuff like that. Nothing really mean. But then if you're in the same room with me and I'm talking to a computer screen, could come off as a little bit cuckoo, which is fine and dandy. Okay, today for foundation, we're going to use the new Formula Double Wear in my shade 2-in-1 Desert Beige, and I don't have the cool one out here, so we'll probably have to use the old one. But let's just do this. 2 pumps. I think what people are missing with this product is that it is buildable. Buildable. What that means is you're going to start out with a sheerer texture than what the old formula, but it's buildable and it builds beautifully. So we're going to just do this. And while I prefer the old formula. We all do. I mean, it's an icon. It's been around since I was a teenager, I guess. 40 years. I'm 50. Do the math. No, I'll be 60. Well, so about, I think, around my 20s. But you see, this is sheer. So if you just want sheer coverage, you got it. If you want the coverage of like a tint, a skin tint, not a whole lot. That's it. Very sheer. But watch. A little bit more. Look, buildable. See this side? See this side? We have now entered medium coverage. The sheer coverage is excellent. We have entered a more sheer, a more medium coverage, more medium to full. And listen, okay, let me just air some grievances, because I've seen so many people say this just isn't good. And that's why I was talking about, talking to the screen, because I'm talking to them, because I'm like, yeah, it is. It's like, it's not the old formula. No, it has differences. And, this, I've gone with a more, this is a medium coverage. If I wanted to add just a touch more, we would be full coverage. So, to those people that have a differing opinion, I share mine with you while I'm watching you. We have a full-on halfway conversation. I was telling my daughter there's a creator that just is not a fan of the new doubleware. And I know this is chatty. Y'all just bear with me. And I was telling my daughter last night, I said, would it be awful of me to just stop watching this creator because she doesn't like my doubleware? And she just looked at me and she said, Mom, I think you might need therapy. And I was like, you could be right. Anyway, let's continue. I have felt really rough for the last couple of days. Didn't even get out of my gown one day. I took a shower yesterday and put on a different gown, and that was the extent of yesterday. So today it's a bit better. So, yeah. We're going to do just a touch of blush, because this is what we did the other day, but we used the Natasha Denona foundation instead of the Estee. We're going to use the ZC powder. I have ordered the Natasha Denona powder. Yes, I did. Did you not think I would? Anyway, we're going to just take some of this shine down more than anything. And you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm getting this on this velour puff and packing it in, and then pushing it into my skin, because that's how we do it. Okay, this is probably going to be long, and I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of editing, and it's okay, because, yeah, we're just going to have fun. Use the lipstick. It's an Estee Lauder lipstick. I cannot see the shade, but that is the color. That's what I used for blush, and it gives me a really soft blush that goes right in with this soft look. The look that I did the other day with this same palette, it just, for the remainder of the day, it just was soft. It was just really nice. So, yeah. And I just did one mascara today, which was just the regular MAC with the micro brush. Because the other day, and for so many days, as soon as I finished my makeup and walked outside, it's allergy season, and it's like, yeah, things are going everywhere, so we're just not fooling with it. Before I came to YouTube around 2015, 2016, I didn't do all the contouring and all that neat stuff. I just put on my makeup. And to be real honest with you, other than, little adjustments that I've had to make for age, I kind of like just enjoying putting on my makeup, which is where I am now on this journey. I've told you I'm not doing any more declutters. Not saying that I'm not going to get rid, give things away or something like that. Just doing it in a different fashion. The stuff that I pull out of my no longer like, because the ABH palette, I put it back there. The ABH palette that I have used the last couple of looks wasn't getting a whole lot of use, and I was fixing to put it in the chopping block palette or place, and it's come back. But even if it didn't, it would make a really pretty nail polish or something else. So that's kind of where my mindset is now. And when you do makeup 6 out of 7, 5, 6, 7 days a week, sometimes more than that, you use up things. It just happens that way. And I've changed, I'm sorry, I've changed how I do my makeup. I don't keep it for just when I'm going someplace or choir or something like that. I do it every day. So that's where that is. We are going to have used, this is the Laneige lip mask. And when I tell you, I'm calling it empty. There's still probably a couple of uses in there, but it has taken me so long to use this up. It's an empty. I'm done with it. I have replacements, but I don't know that I'm ever going to finish them. They take forever. Our psalm for the day is, "O Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth." Psalm 8 and 1. Going to put a little bit of, comes from Blend Bunny, onto my really incredibly dry lips. And we're done. This is the look of the day. If we don't agree on things, I'm okay with that. I respect you. Please respect me. That's all I got for you today. Have a wonderful day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter, and we love you oh so very much. See you. Bye.